Yeah.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, here's our little, we're gonna do a little comparison, right?
See.
All right, Ryan's the cameraman. We just got this GoPro, I don't know, it's like a 10 something from Costco. And then my old phone, right? Google 4, I think, Pixel. I always thought this had a pretty good picture on it, pretty good video. And then I got a new iPhone. What's that thing called?
It's like a 12 Pro
No,
Max
it's
or
a
something.
13.
Oh, it's a 13 Pro Max.
All right, we're gonna see which. We don't really care. I'm just curious to see which one has the best video. Obviously, we're not getting paid for this. This is just for fun. See what we got. I think it's gonna be the iPhone. I think the iPhone's gonna. I think it's gonna be last place because this thing is literally like 4 years old, right? This thing's supposedly the newest and greatest one, and that's supposed to be the latest rendition of the iPhone. Is good. So we're gonna do a little shop tour here, and then kind of see which one we like better later. Alrighty, so let's. Should we start upstairs?
Sure.
Cool. Did you write that on there?
Probably.
Ryan seems to write things on the shop. Anyways, this has a loft we built. We've got our pull-up bar here, homemade. Got to keep Ryan ripped. I found that I have a lot of crap, and so I needed to get the crap not on the floor so I could actually work. So let's go upstairs and see what we got here. Oh, that hurt. Those stairs aren't that great. So it's about 6 foot. So if I ever grow taller, I'll hit my head on that, but that's not gonna happen. So I'll light one out. We put all the stuff up here, and what I found is I'm collecting more junk. That's all cool junk though, right? And this is all the trim pieces of the ochre truck. I don't even know what this is.
The cat dropped on the ground.
The cat knocked it on the ground. What the heck is this? Do you know what this is?
No.
I don't either. Oh, cool.
What is it? Oh, it's...
Sill plates. Or either the Suburban or the one of those things down there. Anyways, there's stuff up here that I don't even know what it is. This is the wiring kit to the 53. So anyways, not too exciting. It's just a giant loft full of parts. We don't want to trip around. This is pretty cool. This is for the 53. Bought this at the swap meet. What we pay for it? $300?
400-ish.
I paid 400. Dang.
I don't remember. You probably know better than me.
Well, watch your head. Anyways. Come on, videographer. This is all wiggly. It's your fault. All right, so
It's pretty
we still have our, I think I did a video on this one, 73 Blazer. I still haven't got to, the motor's in it. I just, as you can see, it's not quite set. I'm still working on it. These tires go to that truck. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see. What do you think? I think those are gonna be awesome. Those are eBay specials because I'm cheap. What are they called? Thunderer?
I don't know. They're on the 73 that you had.
I like them. Ochre truck, 72. I have a walkthrough video. I'll get that on the internet here pretty soon. But how long has this truck been sitting here?
Like 5 years, probably.
Not that long. 3.
Longer than 3.
I did manage to get the rust fix on it, and
You've had this truck since we lived here. About a year after we moved here.
This motor, if it runs, that'll be a miracle. I paid $100 for it because I'm cheap, and there's no way. If this runs, I should just pull it out now and rebuild it, but whatever.
Put a big block.
It needs a big block, but the gas prices. Suburban, we got the walk video coming up on that. This is a 72. And it hasn't been sitting. This has been sitting here a year. I wish my day job was working on trucks because that would be the best ever. All right, so we're gonna switch up now and go to the Pixel. See how that treats us. All right, now we got the Pixel going. What do you think?
I can already tell it's worse quality.
All right. Well, this was the iPhone. You know what I like about the Pixel? This thing is ginormous. It's like stuffing a suitcase in your pocket. Out of all the comparisons, GoPro's little, iPhone ginormous. But I guess that's what it's supposed to be. This transfer case goes to that Suburban. It's been sitting there for a while. You know, the welder, compressor, plasma cutter. I'm gonna get a cart for that one of these days and get it off the table here. This is our homemade table that we made. It actually works pretty good. Yeah, we'll do a walkthrough video. This has a walkthrough video. I need to catch up on what's been done to it, because I think the last time I did a video for this, it was still a 2-wheel drive, and now it's a 4x4. And that's just in itself, that was a ton of work. I probably should have video, but I'm lazy. I don't usually have a photographer guy in here. Video guy. Ryan Sharp got video for that. This thing actually is finally running good, right?
Yeah.
What did we do to it, Ryan?
We rebuilt the carbon and like changed the something.
Change the something. Yep, that's all it took was we changed the something, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the carb was messed up, and we pulled the intake off and fixed it. Had an internal leak on the intake manifold. We fixed, and that was pretty cool. It runs really good now. It's a little cold-blooded, but once it gets warmed up, he just did a ginormous burnout. But unfortunately for Ryan, you're only 15. Suburban needs a motor. Like I said, I'll get some more stuff on this one. This is I'm actually really excited about building this thing. I'm probably more excited about the Suburban than I am the Ochre truck. I just want to get the Ochre truck done and then probably park it for a while. Anyways, got this cool lift bought off of Amazon. At the time, it was cheap. A couple years ago, before all this inflation happened, it wasn't too bad. It was like $1,600, which I think they're way more than that now. But it's pretty awesome. Are you still videoing?
Yeah.
I never had a shop before, and then we've lived in this house for about 4 years. When we were building this house, I decided to put the shop in. And it's just a pole barn, nothing crazy fancy. I did all the work. I put the shop up, did the concrete. In a former life, I used to do concrete. It wasn't too bad. I think now it costs a lot more to put up, but it was pretty cheap when we put it up. And then we've filled it up with so many trucks that we actually have an extension on it too that's filled. And so we'll go over there with the GoPro and see how that does. So, ready for GoPro?
Oh, it's videoing now.
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so GoPro's next. Oh, you know what's cool about the GoPro is you can see yourself in it because it has a screen on the front and the back. That's neato. All right, GoPro time. So I think we've kind of gone through here, the shop. It's always usually messy. I mean, I'm pretty cool about organization. I think we should do a video sometime of what we're gonna, if we clean this out, both of them, so see that over there too. What we'd actually find in there. I'm kind of curious what is hiding in this toolbox. I bet you there's something cool in there. So these have been sitting in here for years. I think since we moved here, or maybe before that. I think when I moved here, I just closed the top and... Dude, you found a machete. Yeah, what else is in there? Anyways, you should probably do a video on
Made in Brazil.
What's that?
That's pretty cool.
It's a gun lock. Well, that's pretty greasy. Oh man, that's crazy greasy. Is that thing still going?
Yeah.
Oh, the front thing's turned off.
That's all.
There it goes. Huh, that's cool. That's cool about that. You can set it down. Let's see. I got this motor for free. So here's the problem.
67 Camaro, isn't it?
68. The problem with me is I get stuff. I'm cheap. That's the problem. Is I buy stuff and I'm like, I can make that run. When I probably should. He said it was a runner. I probably shouldn't even.
It's free though.
I should not put this in anything and build it. But what am I gonna do, Ryan?
Put it in the truck.
Put it in something before I even pull it apart, and then be like, oh, it didn't work. I think the headers. Yeah, it came out of a 68 Camaro. It's supposedly a 350, but it could be a 305. I haven't even checked the numbers. I just literally loaded it up on my truck. Let's go to we call it the extension. I have to open the door because it.
No, you can see everything. It has like its own built-in light.
What?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, so what morsels do we have in here? All right.
Tractor.
Buried in that junk is a 72 K10. It's a 4x4. I was gonna sell it, but my daughter wants it. She's like 12. She wants to fix it up and drive it to high school. It's gonna need. This one actually isn't too terrible. It's kind of dark back here. I need to get some lighting in. It's actually not that bad. It's got a little bit of rust. You know, the rockers are gone, but the rest of it's pretty solid. It's been sitting in here forever. This will be a fun one to pull out and get going on. It's a cool little truck. Little K10. I guess they're all the same size, but yeah, because I didn't have enough storage for all my other junk. My wife was like, I need somewhere to put my stuff. So we built another loft that's full of, I don't even know what's up there.
Crap.
Is this stuff? And last but not least, we've got my first hot rod that I ever built. And I built a lot of this with my dad. This is a 53 Chevy, painted hugger orange. And actually, it runs and dries, but the problem with this thing is it sat so long, the carb is fouled. And it's never quite ran right with that carb. It's got a 400 with Vortec heads on it. And this thing's a little ripper. It's got a cam in it. Runs really good when it runs. So I bought that fuel injection kit. It's actually for Vortec heads at the swap meet. Guy said it only needed a pressure regulator. We'll see if that's actually the case. That usually means that the whole thing's shot. And I just wasted. You said 400?
I don't know.
Oh,
You probably know better than
I'm
me.
already feeling bad about it.
It's
I
your
actually
motor.
started it. I shouldn't have bought it, but oh well. We want to make this fuel injected. This one has the 7R4 in it. Ford. It's a Ford rear end out of an Explorer.
It's a 9-inch, isn't it?
I think those are 8.8s.
Oh, it smells so bad in here.
Really?
No. It smells like mouse piss.
I hate mice. I think the cat's been in here. Poor baby. So one of the goals is we're going to pour concrete in this floor. The only problem with that is there's so much junk in. All right, it's more work to pull all this junk out than it is to pour the floor, but we need to do that. So we got that. Let's go over here outside. And we'll do a walkthrough on that, and I've got some plans for that too. We were gonna put the fuel injection on it, and I got a wiring kit. It needs to be rewired. Pretty neat truck though. Pretty neat. We'll get it out and play with it a little bit. Back here, there was a Jeep right
Is
here.
there space for an 85 K10?
Yeah. In this bushes, it's a 68 Firebird. It's actually not mine, it's my brother's, but I think we need to buy it off him and do something with it, because honestly, it wasn't that rusty. Pretty cool car. It needs a motor, tranny. All the interior's in the shop, luckily. Last year it wasn't this. Man, the Blackberries just really love it this year. Just poor car. Maybe something in the future on this one. We'll see. And then that over there was the Suburban frame, the 72 two-wheel drive frame. I ended up buying a 4x4 truck frame and put under it. So that it still has the disc brakes, power disc brakes in the front, and the Eaton rear end in the back. It's got trailing arms. Still got some good parts on it. The frame's in good shape. That Suburban actually didn't have that many miles on it. Let's go look at the Camaro. What shop floor isn't complete without a Camaro? Yeah, we might need to do something with that truck. Really want Mouse is living in there, and there's a mouse trap in there. And we got this guy right here. Honestly, it wasn't that dirty.
It's my dream car.
It's actually pretty clean not that long ago. And it's locked. This is a 98 SS. Got the
It's an
LS1.
SLP. It's an SLP SS.
Oh, it's got a bunch of SLP stuff on it.
It's a factory SLP. Yeah, I looked up the codes on it.
Pretty cool car. 6-speed manual. It actually runs and drives, but it has a clunk in the transmission and some electrical problems. Other than that, it's probably run and drive. The clutch, oh, the clutch needs work too. So once he gets his truck out of there, I think we're gonna roll that guy in there. Alrighty, that's it. Tour of this shop.